Roller derby is played in increments called jams. Each jam lasts up to 2 minutes. Both teams field up to 5 skaters at the start of the jam. 4 of these skaters are called blockers, and 1 is called the jammer. The jammer wears a helmet cover with a star on it and scores points for the team. The blockers are playing both offense and defense at the same time, and together they make up what is called the pack. The 2 jammers start each jam behind the pack and must get through all of these skaters for an initial pass before they can begin to score points. When the initial pass is complete, a jammer can score 1 point for every opponent they pass with their hips. The first jammer out of the pack legally is declared lead jammer, which means they can end the jam anytime they want before the 2 minutes are up. Sounds easy, right?
Good afternoon, everyone. And welcome to the hangar at Oaks Amusement Park, home of the Rose City Rollers. Thank you, everybody, for coming out this afternoon for this championship bout. Between the Death Scar Derby Droids and the Bleeding Hearts. All right, y'all got some energy today. All right, before we get going, please stay on your side of those black bumpers. This is for your safety and the safety of the skaters. Please, while the action is going, do not cross in front of everybody. Wait for those 30 seconds between the jams to get to and from your seats. Your fellow fans will appreciate you for that. And also, this is a juniors game. Please cheer positively and responsibly. And also, do not coach from the stands. There are some fabulous coaches for both of these teams. Let them coach, you all cheer, everything will be good. And now, please put your hands together for all of our volunteers who make all this possible. And for our officials on skates and off. All right, Shifty, let's get this going.
All right, everybody, are you ready? In the red, the Bleeding Hearts. Number 0 is Finney Kruger. Number 044, Fruity Pebbles. Number 11, Honey Basher. 143, Lola the Killer Bunny. 149, Avery Phylactic Shock. Number 17, Blueberry Ruffin. 1969, Klondike. 211 is Pop-Tart. 214, Spinergy. Number 26 is Bleeding Tart. Number 295, Lightning McQuinn. Number 3, Collateral Damage. Number 333, Apocalypse. Number 49, Sherbert. Number 496, Assault Water Taffy. Number 505, Danny DeFito. Number 508, Midnight Smack. Number 56, Ludini. Number 606, Row, Row, Wreck Your Bout. And 702 is Jigsaw. Coaches are Wicked Willow, Jackpot, SoFi C, Adri Hell on Wheels, and pancakes for breakfast. The Bleeding Hearts!
All right, Derby fans. Without any further ado, wearing the black, these are the droids you're looking for. Put your hands together for the Death Scar Derby Droids. Wearing 1-3 Pandemonium. 177 is Havoc. 1-9 Gwen Reaper. Wearing 3-8 William Skatespear. 4-1-1 is Riot. 4-4-4 Teenage Hurtbag. Wearing 4-7 Miss Garcia. 6-1-8 is Ghoul. 6-1-9 Catastrophe. Wearing 6-6-6 Ashtastic. 6-7 is Ricochet. 7-3 Bobcat. 7-3-2 E-Skate Artist. Number 7-6 Cherry Jam. 8-1-9 Kill Pickle. 8-4-2 Helmo. And last but never least, your Captain Decoy. The droids are coached by Darth, Skinner, Titan, Scooby-Doo, and a couple others I don't know. Give it up for the Death Scar Derby Droids.
Good afternoon and welcome back to our second game of the day of our junior home team champs. My name is Omnomnomnivore, and I am joined by the inimitable Puns and Roses.
Hi, everybody. And hi to William, cheering for the Bleeding Hearts.
Grandpa
Pop-Tarts?
Gig is checking in.
All right.
Yeah, so as always, if you're joining us on stream, let us know where you're cheering from and who you're cheering for, skater or team, so that we can give you a shout out. And can't tell you, Puns, I am so excited to watch this game.
Oh, me too. And
It is going to be, I think, well, I know it's going to be very, very exciting. Having watched both of these teams throughout the junior season, they both want it very, very badly. Both of these teams were the third and fourth place winners last juniors season. So to see them come out on top this season, toppling all the other teams, is pretty amazing right there.
yes, it is.
Jawbreaker, go DSDD. Yeah, sorry you couldn't be here too. Meanwhile, Ricky out lead jammer for DSDD. Ludini in ahead though.
Wow. Coming around fast. Ricochet's not calling it. Interesting.
Ricky counting
Wow.
on Decoy for that beautiful whip. Ludini caught in the pack.
Oh, who was that? That was.
I think it's Havoc.
Oh, that could be. Cannot see a number right now. That was Havoc.
Yeah,
Great work.
I would expect no less from Havoc. So 4-4 jam and a very, very exciting start to the game. Here it is on replay.
Wow. Yeah. Oh, Havoc just digging in there.
Yep, just
Perfect
getting caught
block.
at the top. Yep, beautiful. Allowing Ricky to get on through. Actually, sorry, 4-5 jam.
Yeah. Ricky did not lose that number.
How does DSDD have 5? You can't get 5 points in a jam. Oh, because they made a second pass.
Second pass.
Thank you, thank you. I thought there was only the one pass.
Yeah, no jammer point. All right, Miss Garcia up to the front of the pack.
Up against Avery Phylactic Shock in the red. Avery trying the inside line. getting a cut track, however.
Oh, yeah, and
That's going to leave Miss Garcia in a power jam for DSDD. Is that Cat? Kill Pickle Cat, 619.
619.
Is Cat.
Yes.
Chloe Catastrophe headed to the penalty box as well. A little bit of group therapy happening down there in the Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box.
Wow, that is a little bit of a diet pack.
Sherbert headed to the box on a multiplayer.
So here comes Ghoul with some offense.
Ghoul and Kill Pickle both trying to get Miss Garcia through. The Hearts doing a great job of neutralizing this power jam as Avery Galactic Shot comes back out onto the track from the penalty box.
Oh, yeah, collateral damage down there. Quarterbacking that defense. There goes Chloe Catastrophe.
It is Ghoul, Cat, and Kill Pickle out there doing work.
And Miss Garcia resetting, getting some offensive help out of the box.
Neither jammer has completed an initial yet.
Scratch that. There goes Avery Galactic Shock.
Lead jammer, Bleeding Hearts. Just kidding.
No, because penalty.
Because penalty, thank you.
But now eligible to score. So
And, well,
Eastgate Artist trying to free Miss Garcia. Miss Garcia recycled by collateral damage.
and who is that in 496? That is a Saltwater Taffy.
Yep.
Avery threw on the outside, not quite able to get around Kill Pickle that time. Direction being called on Ghoul. And that jam comes to an end.
Wow.
If that is any indication of how this game is going to go,
I'm looking forward to
I am
this.
super looking forward to it. Judy Murphy, Go Bleeding Hearts from Nana and Papa in New Zealand.
All right, that probably wins the furthest away award.
Is it? What time is it there? It's tomorrow.
It is tomorrow, right?
It is
Yeah.
past the international date line.
Yeah.
Bleeding Tart and Riot both wearing the stars. Bleeding Tart through for lead jammer.
And Riot just batters. That was Klondike.
Oh, Bleeding Heart scooting around Decoy, picking up 4 points. Havoc coming in with a huge hit on Klondike. Paula Stott, Go DSDD, Gigi and Grampy from Michigan, Go Riot, love you.
All right, that looks like Roro Wreck Your Bout in the red.
Up against Ashtastic in the black.
And
There's our whistle.
Wow, Roro Wreck Your Bout, easy sailing on the inside line.
I think Ashtastic was looking for some offensive help there from Teenage Hurtbag.
Getting offensive help from Gwen Reaper, but not enough.
Ash looking for the pivot.
Ash finding a lane, but now it's denied.
Yeah. Teenage Hurtbag trying to open up that inside lane.
That's Jigsaw up there, I believe. Working, collateral damage now has to drop the bridge.
That was Jigsaw. Collateral damage coming back to the back of the pack.
So Roro Wreck Your Bout.
11:14 a.m. in New Zealand.
Ooh.
And that is Taffy's grandparents. Well, at least it's 11:14 a.m. and not the middle of the night.
Yes. All right, collateral damage, directional penalty, heading to the penalty box.
Rowe getting hit to the outside by Gwen Reaper.
And,
Ooh, that is one of the hardest pods to get around. That's Chloe Catastrophe, Gwen Reaper, and Ghoul.
and here comes Ashtastic. No lead jammer right now because of that penalty, Roro Wreck Your Bout. Oh, wow.
Bean dipping around the outside. Rowe is through for another 4. Ash is caught up against Jigsaw, Spinnergy, and I believe Fruity Pebbles, but I'm not entirely sure. Midnight Smack. That's who that was. That's Midnight Smack.
And here comes Robo Bat again. Oh. That is legal contact.
I wonder what happened.
I think possibly being out of bounds while contacting a skater inbounds, maybe. So this will be a power start.
Catherine Lapidoff, 619 Catastrophe. Go, go, girl. Your SAFTA grandma, Catherine, never misses a chance to see her favorite girl, even when you're in the hospital. Goodness gracious. And Randy says, go, Avery Phylactic Shock and Bleeding Hearts from Mexico by Aunt Nene and Uncle Randy. Welcome. So glad to have you guys here. Lots of international cheerers today.
Oh, Bobcat. Or no, sorry, Ricochet.
Ricochet is an amazing skater that I had the privilege of having on my exhibition team last year.
Oh, good work there, Decoy, creating a lane to the inside.
Helmo taking a seat in the Royal Heart Therapy penalty box.
And Ricochet in on another scoring pass. Robo Bout back in. Got a bit of offensive help from Lightning McQuinn, but Lightning had to drop back.
Ricky through for another 4. DSDD racking the points up. Row through as well.
Oh.
So that was a Zoom Room Apex jump. Ricky not sticking the landing and calling it off.
Denied there by, was that Blueberry Ruffin, who picked up a penalty for that, but denied the 4 points.
Sometimes you just have to take the penalty.
Yeah.
And we have one of the most amazing officials watching right now. Jawbreaker said it was an illegal position for skating out of bounds.
Ah, gotcha.
Thank you, Jawbreaker.
Thank you, Jawbreaker. How is Taylor?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Havoc's mom and Gigi watching from Texas. Welcome. Right. Excited to see Havoc on the national stage this coming season.
All right, Danny DeFito is your lead jammer, and that is a track cut on Havoc.
Speaking of, that's going to leave Danny in a power jam for the Hearts.
Oh, Danny DeFito stuck.
Oh, illegal contact.
Yep.
So we're going to do the jammer swap.
Cry Havoc and let slip the Dogs of War. Oof, wow, great footwork.
Havoc making it look easy. Danny DeFito back on the track. And finding Pandemonium.
Yeah, good work there by Pandemonium. Last Droid to notice that Danny DeFito was back out there.
Pandemonium catching a forearm penalty on that. Havoc through with a little hop.
Bobcat, oh, great work. Bobcat was trying to close the door, but Blueberry Ruffin just...
And Ghoul trying to make up for the opening there, not quite able to get to the inside. That's okay. Bobcat stopping Danny this time.
Ghoul, Kill Pickle, and Bobcat working great up at the front.
Oh, beautiful follow through there by Sherbert to get Havoc into the, or out of bounds to the inside.
And Lola the Killer Bunny tries to shave off that defense.
Havoc still in bounds with one hand. Back up on the skates, spin move.
What?
Through.
Are you kidding me?
Sherbert up to the front of the pack. One last swing, not able to make it happen.
Wow, that was impressive.
Havoc getting through, getting those 4 points. Hard fought.
2-1. Was Havoc able to get in time? We got 1 point.
Chaos Legion says, hi, Finney Kruger's uncle and niece watching in Portland. Welcome. So happy to have you here. It has been such a good game so far that you have over 2/3 of your skaters already marked off.
Yeah, I know. It's.
And we're only 10, 11 minutes into the game.
This has been fun to watch.
And it's just going to continue. Such good gameplay. Apocalypse and Riot. Apocalypse through on the outside.
I mean, great work there by Fruity Pebbles at the back of the pack, slowing down Riot. Oof. Oh, that's going to be a low block. Miss Garcia.
Miss Garcia blocking. Typically we see Miss Garcia jamming.
Williams skate spear. Joining up with, is that Chloe?
That is Chloe.
Oh, great offense there. Klondike? I believe that was Klondike for a second.
Klondike in the white helmet.
Yeah.
Cat E-skate and
Oh, no. Wow.
Riot with the Zoom Room Apex jump.
That was great.
I was focusing someplace entirely different and didn't even see it.
I caught it barely. It was fast.
Hey, Flip, nice to see you here, watching Will Shakespeare and the Droids from the dressing rooms at the Keller.
Oh, all right.
Glad you have the Wi-Fi to be able to stream the game.
Got decoy Ludini.
You went one way, I went the other.
Yeah.
Ludini threw for lead jammer for the Hearts. Decoy shrugging off that hit by 496.
Oh.
A saltwater taffy.
Great work there by Collateral Damage with that offensive blocking.
Miss Garcia headed back to the box on, I believe, a cut track.
Good effort there from Kill Pickle.
Kill Pickle getting kind of laid out by Ludini there at the end. Avery Phylactic Shock and Ricochet back up at the top of the jammer rotation here.
Finney Kruger guarding that back line, working there with Pop-Tart. Oh, good work.
Beautiful stop right off the line. Finney Kruger hit to the outside.
And Avery Phylactic Shock is your lead jammer.
Ricky able to get through, capitalizing on that strung out pack.
Oh, Avery Phylactic Shock with a little bit of an apex jump, but just enough.
Just enough to get around Gwen Reaper. The pack on the move.
Avery Phylactic Shock, long recycle behind Teenage Hurtbag.
17.
Oh, track cut. 17's Blueberry Ruffin.
Thank you.
Oh,
In that
Pop-Tart.
penalty box.
Wow. Pop-Tart just standing up Ricochet. Offensive help coming from Miss Garcia. Is it enough? Almost.
Ricky still caught at the front by Finney Kruger, Honey Basher. That is who that is. Beautiful job by Pop-Tart. Nice chase down. Long drawback on Ricky.
Yeah.
We have no lead jammer, so.
We'll go the full 2 minutes. And, oh, that is Shock back to the box.
Okay, well now I'm going to revise my estimate and say even though this is a very exciting game so far, both teams need to sort of settle it down a little.
Ooh. Yeah, that's a lot of penalties. We're up to 23 penalties in 15 minutes.
Right.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of penalties this early in the game. That, I feel like, may have been a direction, but Pop-Tart skates did not move in non-derby direction.
Honey Basher up to the front, backing up Blueberry Ruffin. Blueberry Ruffin with the force out. And
Woo! That jam feels like it took about 10 minutes.
yeah, I'm tired just watching it. I'm exhausted.
We still have 45 more minutes to go.
Oof. Not sure.
Riot and Bleeding Tart, thank you. My brain was going blank. Pandemonium trying to provide that offense right off the line up against a saltwater taffy.
Oh, wow. Bleeding Tart.
Finding Chloe at the top.
Chloe, great work there. Chloe wanted a track cut. Gets it. Chloe gets that track cut.
She knew what she was doing.
Yeah.
Riot trying to power through there, really needing some offensive help. But DSTD is going to let that pack string out.
And it does.
Well, I guess when you've got Tom and company, sorry, Collateral Damage and company down there. Oh, Jigsaw getting a forearm on that. And a direction on Ghoul.
Yep. And
both teams just bleeding skaters to that Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box.
And here comes Bleeding Tart. Able to, oh, great skating, getting around. All right, so here comes a two-town Cider House star pass to Chloe Catastrophe. Oh, Cherry Jam closes the inside lane but isn't able to hold it. So there will be no lead jammer.
Cat through for 4. Oh, beautiful job there. Who is that? Is that Cherry Jam 76?
Yeah, that was.
To try and slow down a Bleeding Tart.
Wow. Chloe able to hold. And they're just trading points at this point. Got enough time for one more pass. Wow, Chloe Catastrophe.
Cat, beautiful.
Followed Wyatt through.
Big hit to the outside there.
Pandemonium.
And by a saltwater taffy.
Oof. And team timeout being called by the Droids.
This timeout brought to you by RCR's official realtor. Welcome to PDX. And we are up to 27 penalties in the first
18
half.
minutes.
Yeah.
That's a, yeah.
Trading points and trading penalties.
That is 1.5 penalties per minute.
Good quick math.
Thank you, thank you. Well, one penalty every 40 seconds.
Wow.
So that Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box has been getting a workout today. Those seats are probably very warm.
The therapists are doing a lot of work.
Yeah, Rebel Heart Therapy, therapy for queer, poly, kinky, quirky folks.
www.rebelhearttherapy.com.
And some very nice folks in and of themselves.
Super.
Oh, we got Decoy, Row, Wreck Your Bout. And we've got an official timeout, also brought to you by RCR's official realtor. Welcome to PDX.
It looks like, oh, you just said that. Decoy and Row Wreck Your Bout down there. Although the good news is the penalties are all pretty well spread out. Nobody's sitting at more than 3.
And only one person at 3.
Handful of people at 2. And
Yeah.
by a handful, I mean, 4, 5.
Oh, that's
6.
Yeah, that is a very spread out penalty.
And all over the place. Back blocks, cut tracks, low blocks, directions, multiplayer,
Forearms.
contact,
illegal
procedure. Oh, insubordination. We've got an in-sub in there.
I missed the in-sub.
So did I. It was in Jam 6. Yeah, Jam 6.
And Bleeding Tart just skated off.
Bleeding Heart number 26 has been disqualified from the game for contact to official and block.
Oh, okay, so Bleeding Tart.
Bleeding Tart ejected from the game for making contact, egregious contact with an official.
In the penalty box. You cannot touch the officials in the box.
That is really a big blow for the Bleeding Hearts. Tart is one of their major jammers.
And here goes
Decoy jamming for DSDD.
Yeah. You know how that, you know how Decoy gets through so fast?
Because she's not the droid you're looking for?
Exactly. Just a decoy.
Danny DeFito is going to be the jammer for the Hearts after that penalty finishes getting served.
Wow.
Decoy, such an amazing skater.
Fruity Pebbles and Honey Basher had that inside lane locked down, and somehow Decoy got through.
Havoc
Wow.
with the big hits up at the top of the pack. Danny DeFito working hard.
Yeah.
High block.
On Danny. That's going to leave Decoy in a power jam again. Decoy getting a full minute of power jam during this jam.
Williams, Skate Spear, Kill Pickle, Bobcat, all providing some offense along with Havoc.
So all of those penalties have eroded this lead, and we're down to a 2-point game.
And it's a 2-point game in the other direction
now. It is a lead change. With the Death Scar Derby Droids now 74-72 with Decoy at the helm.
And, great offense there. Fruity Pebbles, good work there.
Decoy doing work. That is a 20-point jam with time still left on the clock.
And we've got a high block sending Fruity Pebbles to the box.
Klondike
joined by
following.
Klondike. So 4-2 pack advantage.
Klondike with a, they're both A's. They were both high blocks.
And Decoy finally sees the call off. Signal, 1 point in the air.
24-point jam for DSDD.
Wow.
Amazing job. On our replay, we see Decoy off the line and just breezing through the pack.
So now we're going to see Miss Garcia and Roro wreck your bout. But first, we are going to have an official timeout. This official timeout brought to you by our Sierra's official realtor. Welcome to PDX.
Thank our in-house medical staff over there by the Birch Group. We appreciate that being here. Keeping our skaters safe. We hope
Who else can we say thank you to? How about WSL Leadership Coaching? Learn how to transform interpersonal conflict into organizational justice at WSLleadership.com. Thank you so much for being one of our sponsors. And also, I'd like to say thank you to the Portland Mercury and Secret Aardvark, the flavor that really kicks you in the mouth.
It does indeed. Wait, does the Portland Mercury kick you in the mouth too?
Sure, why not?
Jaw-kicking journalism. Actually, I do enjoy the Portland Mercury's journalism.
You're one of the few independent journalism rags at this point.
Yeah, there's not too many left.
There we go. I was waiting for the penalty tracker to get updated, and I think that's what they were talking about down there.
Yep, there's the foul
ejection.
Out. Yep. Everybody hanging out around the Jam on Hawthorne jam line.
Well, that's because Jam on Hawthorne.
It's brought to you by...
It's Portland's best vegan-friendly, booze-friendly, kid-friendly, Dr. Omnom Nomnivore-friendly, everybody-friendly breakfast. I'd hang out on the Jam on Hawthorne jam line, too.
Yes, I would.
If I had the option of all those things.
Now, if only they had French toast on the jam line.
Ugh, that would be amazing. Roro, Wreckabout, and Miss Garcia jamming this jam. Best friends, by the way.
Oh. Miss Garcia is your lead jammer.
However, Ro is out in front. Miss Garcia caught up against all of the Hearts.
There's the finally sees the coaches jumping up and down.
Call it off. Miss Garcia able to call it off before Ro can put points on the board for the Hearts. DSCD has a 9-point lead, and they do not want to give it up.
That was great work there, combined by Fruity Pebbles and collateral damage to contain Miss Garcia.
Ricochet jamming for DSDD up against Apocalypse.
Wow.
Finny Kruger should get a. Oh, Ricky got the low block, not
Interesting.
Finny Kruger.
All right, so Apocalypse now has the opportunity working up front against Havoc. Oh, Havoc just holding that outside lane. Great work there by.
Lots of people.
Whew, I missed the number on that, on whoever was able to scrape Havoc off.
Havoc, William Skatespear, Ghoul, all down there for DSTD, and number 76, Cherry Jam.
And
I think Apocalypse took a big hit there at the end, sat down and said, no thank you.
yeah, no shade on that. All right, we got Ashtastic and Ludini. And official timeout. It's official timeout brought to you by RCR's official realtor. Welcome to PDX.
I have seen more and more skaters wear these Q collars, these anti-concussion collars.
Oh,
You can see Kill Pickle's wearing one. I'm pretty sure Ludini's
Yeah.
wearing one.
yeah, I've seen those on some of the Portland Thorns players as well.
Yeah, Q collars, anti-concussion collars. Ludini managing to get around Decoy and Kill Pickle.
I would credit a lot of that to Sherbert with the
Sherbert.
offense.
Yeah. Ludini coming back around.
Sherbert once again playing the offense.
William Skatespear headed to the box on a direction.
And
Ludini through 4 points on the board. Ashtastic going ahead and passing the cap to Decoy.
that is a two-town Cider House star pass. Decoy, oh wow. Are you kidding me? Shrugged off that hit?
Is that Fruity Pebbles?
That was not Fruity Pebbles. I think that was Sherbert that laid that hit out. And
It's Lightning McQuinn. That's who it is.
Okay.
It is so hard to read those white numbers on that jersey.
Yes.
Ludini taking a seat in the penalty box, which is going to leave Decoy in a power jam. Decoy has yet to put the star on.
Still looking for the initial. Wow.
I think Ludini's.
Everybody taking shots.
Oh, one
Midnight Smack.
midnight smack. Decoy able to shake it off.
Decoy, you got to put that star on. Got to put that star on. Whew, Decoy's tired. Down.
Oh, able to shrug off Taffy.
More or less. Taffy got the force down. Taffy going out on a forearm though.
Decoy through for 4.
And
Ludini
Ludini though.
back on the track.
So that is 16-4 on that jam.
And we have another lead change. Bleeding Hearts now up 89.
To 86. That is, whew.
Unless we get these 4 points up on the board, it's still.
No, I think those are the last.
You think those are the 4 points?
Yes.
Okay. Beautiful juke there by Decoy on that Radical Wheels replay.
And we're going to see Avery Phylactic Shock in the red. That is
Riot in the black. Nice offense by Bobcat off the line. Is that going to be enough to get Riot through? Bobcat
Awesome.
having beautiful hit by Bobcat on Avery Phylactic Shock.
that was great reaction to go from offense to defense.
I was going to say Riot was out of play until Honey Bash was able to step in and bridge.
And Pop-Tart holding on right at the end. And Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box is clear right now.
Taffy back on the track.
Somebody's going out for something.
I believe a multiplayer.
And that is Fruity
Fruity
Pebbles.
Pebbles.
Oh,
Riot
wow.
thought she was clear, but Pop-Tart said, no, you're not. Riot hoping to capitalize on the Bleeding Hearts not being packed up.
And Avery Phylactic Shock is your lead jammer. Took about a minute. And Chloe Catastrophe is through. No pass, no penalty.
With a 2 Townsider star pass.
Great awareness there.
Avery 4 on the board, calling it off. I thought Chloe got 1, and there it is.
Wow.
Dilly putting up 1 point on the board. Kristen Newsham says, let's go Cat and Pickle, Kristen Marlowe and the Brats cheering from Oakland. Thanks for being here. Hearts with a 6-point lead, which means nothing in roller derby.
Yep.
Kathy Long saying, go Droids, go Eastgate Artist. Miss Garcia jamming for DSDD up against Rowe.
And oh, great offense from Havoc.
Miss Garcia trying to get around Sherbert. Ghoul coming in for the offense.
Oh, wow.
Beautiful. Rowe on the toe stops, able to get around Ghoul and Eastgate Artist. And Havoc. And Gwen.
Havoc calling for the star pass.
Well, in order for Havoc to help with the star pass, Havoc has to get near the jammer.
Yeah, well, Havoc was doing a drawback, and Rowe just decided, I'm done with that.
And we've got Danny DeFito and Ricochet on the line. Go Bleeding Hearts, love Coco.
Got an official timeout. This official timeout brought to you by RCR's official realtor. Welcome to PDX.
That was a very short timeout.
Decoy, good work there. Oh, Cherry Jam trying to close the outside. And Danny DeFito through. Ricochet plowed down by.
I think this is the first jam that Ricky did not get lead jammer. Danny quickly moving to the top of the pack.
Wow, everybody taking shots at Ricochet.
Teenage Hurt coming back to play offense. Danny working at the top of the pack with Kill Pickle to beat.
Wow, Pop-Tart, big hit.
Pop-Tart is known for that. Danny with 1 to beat and Kill Pickle.
And Kill Pickle just holding on. Pack just drifting along with.
Keeping Kill Pickle in so they don't have to let Danny go.
Wow.
Now out of play. Beautiful job.
And doesn't pick up a penalty. That's impressive.
That's Kill Pickle.
Yep. I remember watching Kill Pickle as a pedal thinking,
There's potential.
That's going to be a great skater in the future.
Bleeding Hearts have lengthened the lead to 103 to 87. Hearts actually holding DSDD scoreless that jam.
Scoreless for the last 2 or 3 jams, I think.
Well, I wasn't going to rub it in.
Oh, all right. Well,
Again, 16 points, nothing in Derbyland.
Yep. Ashtastic, and I cannot see the other skaters' numbers. Apocalypse, there we go.
Apocalypse trying the outside, but finding Cat and Pandemonium. Backed up by William Skatespear. But
Collateral damage
with the offense.
Wow, that is.
Collateral damage, it's hard to shrug that off.
Yeah, very hard. Ashtastic unable to find a path through on the inside. I think that's Lola the Killer Bunny in there. Ashtastic, lead jammer.
Midnight Smack, I believe, is who that is.
Oh, yep, you're right.
With the pigtails?
Yep.
Midnight Smack.
Havoc. Good work there. That force out.
Ashtastic, lead jammer. Apocalypse still has not completed the initial pass, but the cap is off.
Looking for collateral damage for that handoff.
Collateral damage with the handout. Cat doing a great job of keeping Apocalypse from collateral damage.
Ashtastic, meanwhile, just not moving at the back of the pack. 2 Townsider out start pass, 2 collateral damage. He's trying to get past Havoc. Wow.
Our stream just went dark.
There we go.
There we go. 2 Townsider star pass. I don't know why. Well, I don't.
And that was a very late call off.
Well, we're going to start the second half with Cat in the penalty box. Right now, we've got a score of 103 Bleeding Hearts to 90 Death Guard Derby Droids. Just kidding, 104 to 90. Halftime just started. It's a great time to go to your couch, to your kitchen and refill your drink. Maybe a 2 Townsider, maybe something else. But we're going to go facilitate some halftime shenanigans, and we'll see you in about 9.5 minutes.
Woohoo!
Hey folks, did you know that your head is not normal? No one's is. If your helmet size is a small, but your teammate's size is an extra large, wearing the same helmet shell doesn't just look kind of funny. The functionality of the EPS foam and how it disperses impact energy is compromised. The 888 certified sweat saver comes in better shell size options than our leading competitor, giving you the highest level of protection upon impact. Try it for yourself. We got you.
The stream working again. However, I think we're having a little bit of battery issues with our camera, so we may just be limited to the wide view here, but I promise you we're working on it. So as a recap, we're sitting at 40. That is 4-0 penalties.
That's a lot of penalties.
From the first half. And we have a whole nother half to go. Although, other than the 1 expulsion, nobody's sitting at more than 3, and there's just 3 skaters. So, again, penalties are pretty well spread out.
Yeah, it's going to be I'm fascinated to see how the second half shakes out.
Yeah, so, again, 16 points between the teams, which is nothing in Derbyland. That's one just decent jam, really. And Coco, I just opened up Slack and realized that you are the Coco, the love of my life Coco. So,
oh,
yes,
wow.
it is me. Who's going to be my co-coach again for exhibition season.
Very cool.
Yeah, so super excited that you're here. I always love people that I know being in the chat. Everybody's getting set up. I don't know, part of me actually really likes the wide view, because you get to see everything happening at once.
Yeah.
And somebody said on, I don't know where I saw the feedback, but during Power Jams, folks really like seeing the pack as opposed to the jammer. And so this lets you take a good look at the pack without having to have the camera move around. Okay, I can't sit down anymore because I'm too short and I can't see over the rail when I do.
Just about wrapping action here. 106 to 90.
So everybody's getting set. We've got folks on the track. Again, Kat starting this half in the penalty box, that Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box. Just doing individual therapy right now, no group therapy. And down on the track, jamming, we've got Ludini up against Ricochet. Decoy with the moves.
Decoy trying to distract everyone with the moves.
I think it works very, very well. There's our whistle. Decoy immediately getting in the way of Ludini. Oh, Ludini fighting havoc on the inside line. Ricky, meanwhile, out getting lead jammer for DSDD.
And Ludini threw on the initial.
Don't quite know what Ghoul's headed to the box for. Looks like a high block. Ricky hit to the outside, recycled back just a little ways. Ludini, meanwhile, threw for 4.
Looks like the Droids are trying to burn off a little bit of time to get Chloe's out of the box.
Well, yeah. Now they've just traded with Ghoul.
Yeah, but at least better than starting 2 down.
Just 1.
Yeah. Still not ideal, but
Better.
Apophyllactic shock and
Ashtastic.
Ashtastic. 4-3 pack advantage for the Bleeding Hearts.
It looks like we've got collateral damage, a saltwater taffy,
Midnight Smack.
and
Oh,
Midnight
wow.
Snack, and Sherbert. Avery Phylactic Shock taking off.
Gwen Reaper able to
Move
break off
collateral damage.
Yeah, don't see that very often.
Sherbert trying to move those DSDD blockers out of the way, but Gwen Reaper says that's not going to happen. Gwen moving to the front of the pack to catch Avery Phylactic Shock. And Kill Pickle was the last to beat.
Ashtastic still at the back of the pack, now against Sherbert.
Ashtastic getting the counsel from the bench to pass the cap, looking for pivot Gwen Reaper. I keep wanting to say Gwen Weeper.
I mean, sure.
Avery now with another 4 on the board for the Hearts. Ashtastic stuck behind collateral damage.
Wow, Kill Pickle with the force out.
Midnight Smack taking a seat in that Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box.
Ashtastic desperately wanting to get out of that pack.
Kristen Newsham says, go DSDD, Catastrophe, and Pickle. Watching from Hawaii, Love G.
And that is Ashtastic, the box on a track cut, so this will be a power jam for Avery Phylactic Shock.
Not what DSDD needs at this point in the game.
No, this has been sort of a disaster for them.
This may be the breakaway that Bleeding Hearts are going to use to really lengthen that score gap, where it's going to be real hard for DSDD to come back from.
Yeah, great offense there from Sherbert, keeping Ghoul and Kill Pickle apart.
Avery coming back around Ghoul, around William Skatespear, getting caught on Kill Pickle, but Kill Pickle getting caught on Sherbert.
Ashtastic, yeah.
So many of these skaters I had the opportunity to coach during exhibition season last year, and it's so exciting to see how friggin' good they've become.
I know, right?
Oh my gosh.
Next up, we're going to see Row Wreck Your Bout and Riot.
2 exhibition skaters from last season.
Yep.
Oh, there's a timeout. All timeouts brought to you by RCR's official realtor. Welcome to PDX.
Yeah, Bleeding Hearts starting off in that 4 corners.
For now.
For now.
For now. Okay, jam on Hawthorne jam line. Everybody moving rapidly towards it.
Helmo and company on that jam on Hawthorne jam line and are able to slow up the jammer. Wow, Row Wreck Your Bout dropped by Havoc.
I'm like, it's almost always always Havoc
Yeah.
or Pop-Tart. Speaking of, Pop-Tart
Pop-Tart.
getting a piece of Riot on that Zoom Room Apex attempt. Rowe now caught against Helmo and company. That's Helmo,
I believe that's Chloe.
Cat, and Havoc.
Yeah. Pandemonium trying to provide some offensive help.
Everybody going down in turn 3.
Riot getting offensive help now from Havoc.
Forced to the inside by Pop-Tart. Gentle recycle. If Honey Basher
Badger
hadn't,
now.
yeah, if Honey Basher hadn't dropped that a second too late, that could have been a multiplayer. That's Honey Basher, Cherry Jam, and Pop-Tart, if I recall.
No, that is
No.
not Cherry Jam, 'cause that is Lightning McQueen.
That's Lightning McQueen. Thank
Cherry
you.
Jam is on the other team.
Well, you know, I can't get it right all the time.
That is true.
I think Rowe was looking for a penalty there. Meanwhile, we have a two-town sider star pass on DSDD. Havoc will now be our jammer.
And Riot did have lead jam, so.
That was an interesting choice, to say
Yep.
the least.
And Havoc getting low
Beam dipping around the outside.
and fast. Wow. I guess that sort of worked out.
There's a reason Havoc's going to national.
Yeah.
Coming into the pack, full of speed, forced to the inside, and the jam comes to its natural conclusion. Havoc picking up 4 points.
Total of 8 there for Havoc, so.
Still, I mean, DSTD with 12 points on the board, holding the Hearts scoreless that jam.
That is helpful.
That's what DSTD needs at this point, 28 points between the teams. So, not bad.
Yeah. Both now in triple digits. We got Danny DeFito and Miss Garcia. There's Cherry Jam
There's
working
Cherry
as
Jam.
Danny DeFito.
Danny out lead jammer for the Hearts. Miss
Good.
Garcia with 2 to beat in Jigsaw and collateral damage. Danny DeFito quickly through for 4.
Miss Garcia up.
Cap is off.
And Miss Garcia 1 to beat, but that 1 is collateral damage.
Out of play, collateral damage letting Miss Garcia go. Danny DeFito still lead, caught there between turn 3 and 4. Picking up all 4 points and calling it off.
Next, we're going to see Decoy. That's not DSTD's real jammer. It's a Decoy. Up against Apocalypse, I believe.
You are correct. I thought Decoy was going to hit Apocalypse right off the line there.
Good work there by East Skate Artist and Ghoul. Oh, wow. Oh, Havoc.
Decoy lead jammer. Apocalypse with the cap off. Decoy side surfing around the
Wow.
outside. Now backwards.
Decoy finally decides to go forward.
Decoy could have done that whole jam backwards and still been successful.
Yeah.
Decoy is that good. Decoy got mostly an open lane on the inside due to other teammates, but there she goes.
Oh, wow. Good work there. Eastgate Artist, Bobcat, Ghoul, slowing down Apocalypse.
Lex still with the cap on.
Well, this is a scoring pass for Lex.
That's okay, because it's a scoring pass for Decoy, too.
Yeah. DSDD going long, and it's working.
DSDD clawing back those points.
I mean, if you like the jammer matchup, take it and go.
the Two-Town Cider Star Pass.
That is Fruity Pebbles now jammer of record for
The Hearts. Decoy, I think, looking to score.
Havoc, are you kidding me? Wow.
Havoc with the hit outside and recycle back, allowing Decoy to go ahead and pick up 4 more and call it off.
A Decoy playing to the crowd.
Fruity Pebbles able to scoop 3 points, however, but we're down to just 20 points between the games, between the teams. Let's see what we're going to get on that Radical Wheels replay. Nothing. Actually, it's the next jam.
It is the next jam with Ludini.
And Ricochet. And there's our whistle.
It's been a popular matchup. Sherbert with the offense. Oh, wow, Ricochet bouncing through.
Ludini doing a little magic trick there, also through. Ricky with some excellent juking. Through for 4. DSTD's loving it.
Oh, good work there by Catastrophe. So now Ludini about a half track behind.
Collateral damage, yelling for the other teammates, trying to pack up.
And no points. So that 4-4 jam, that's a win for the Hearts.
Ashtastic and Avery Phylactic Shock both wearing the stars. There's a whistle. Avery quickly taking the inside line, but outside line, finding Havoc. Honey Basher trying to neutralize Havoc. Good luck.
Well, Honey Basher's doing a good job there. Kill Pickle now taking over.
I was gonna say, but there's also a Kill Pickle up there.
And there goes Havoc. Long drawback.
Long drawback. And quick, allowing Havoc enough time to post up with Kill Pickle. Avery Phylactic Shock through with a Zoom Room Apex jump.
And Ashtastic forced out and recycled behind Blueberry Ruffin.
Ashtastic now with the cap off.
Havoc gave chase, but Havoc needs to get back there and get that star from Ash. Oh,
Avery
Havoc.
Phylactic Shock and Havoc again. Pop-Tart with the assist for a no pass, no penalty, keeping Havoc out of bounds so that Avery Phylactic Shock can go forward.
And now Pop-Tart keeping Havoc away from
Ashtastic.
Oh.
Havoc is such a scary, good player.
Yeah.
But it's a Havoc Pop-Tart showdown, and I'd say they are.
Wow.
Was that not out of play?
No, it was not.
Barely in play.
That was the 20-foot.
James Johnson says, "Go Hearts, go Lou."
So we've only had 3 penalties in the first 12 minutes of the second half.
There on the Radical Wheels replay was the huge hit to the inside from Havoc. Riot and Rowe on that jam on Hawthorne jam line. There's our whistle. Cherry Jam, Gwen, and Kat being busted up by Sherbert.
Oh, wow. That was Sherbert with the defense.
Sherbert with a big hit on Riot. Rowe going right through the middle.
Wow. Is that a catastrophe? Yes, with that chase down.
Kat, Ghoul, Cherry Jam, and Gwen. Ghoul denying passage on the inside. Sherbert again with the offense.
Pack extending.
Riot pushing up front against Spinergy. And Midnight Smack.
And, 4-0 on that jam. That's another 2 minutes off the clock.
35 points now between the teams. But 16 minutes left on the time.
Yep. Got Miss Garcia, Danny DeFito behind that Jam on Hawthorne jam line. Oh, Havoc controls that outside lane. Miss Garcia, one to beat and is through.
Fruity Pebbles with amazing offense there. Fruity Pebbles moving to the front.
Oh, Eastgate Artist, good work. Now Bobcat takes over. Havoc joining.
Fruity Pebbles taking on Miss Garcia.
Miss Garcia through. Oh.
Havoc up at the top.
Miss Garcia doesn't see the call-off sign. And Blueberry Ruffin, I believe, with that force out.
There's so much happening.
I know.
Havoc's mom here in Texas. Go Havoc and DSTD. Thanks for joining us.
And Miss Garcia through.
Getting the signal from Coach Darth Molly to go ahead and keep running it.
Yeah.
Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box is currently clear. Danny DeFito with the help from Finney Kruger, but just finding Bobcat and Havoc on the other side. Fruity Pebbles with more offense. That was a huge hit. That's going to end that jam. That may rise to the level of egregious, although I do believe it was legal. Yeah, it got Danny right in the diaphragm, just completely knocked the wind out of him.
Yeah.
That was a big hit.
Yeah.
That stopped Danny in his tracks.
So just over 14 minutes left. 28 points separating these two teams, and Darth Bling.
Talking with Darth Molly. Using a bit of the force over there.
Yes.
I think talking about that hit, but I don't think anything's going to come from it. Sorry, that was an official timeout brought to you by RCR's official realtor, Deb Counts-Tabor, and welcome to PDX. Now we have a timeout being called on DSDD.
Team timeout.
Also brought to you by PDX.
Welcome to PDX.
RCR's official realtor, welcome to PDX. But it is a team timeout. It is not looking, it's not an official review. Everybody huddling. The mom in me wants to make all of those big hits egregious.
Yes.
I fully admit that bias or that lens, those optics.
Right.
Coco can attest that I have called off a scrimmage before because it was getting a little too wild. It was making me uncomfy. I just want everybody to have a good time and for nobody to get hurt.
That is a good goal. I support that goal.
We are making a star out of our legs over on the Hearts bench.
Because why not?
DSTD, I think, just needed to recoup there for a second.
Yeah.
But it's back to a 28-point game.
And we've got Decoy and Pop-Tart jamming.
Oh, crowd going wild for Pop-Tart. There's the whistle. Decoy quickly moving to the front, looking for help from Teenage Hurtbag. Threw on a hop and a skip, but hit to the outside. Meanwhile, Pop-Tart out and now looking to score points. Huge hit, and Chloe taking it without any problems.
Wow. High block.
High block on Pop-Tart. That is going to leave Decoy in a power jam. Decoy is who you want as your jammer during a power jam at this point in the game.
Yep. So Pop-Tart does have points in hand.
Decoy through for 4.
Decoy just finding that outside lane again and again.
If Decoy doesn't get most valuable jammer,
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
Decoy powering past Jigsaw, getting caught by collateral damage.
And finds another lane.
And Taffy picking it up. Not able to stop Decoy. Meanwhile, Pop-Tart out of the box. Jam ends. Decoy clawing back a few points, only 20 points between the two teams now.
Wow. This is good stuff.
We knew it would be.
Oh, yeah.
How can it not? Beautiful Radical Wheels replay there.
Lou Dini and Ricochet? Is that Ricochet?
That is Ricochet.
All right.
There's our whistle. Ludini pushing up quickly.
And
Gonna get
track
a cut
cut.
track on Ludini. We saw it happen. That's gonna leave DSTD in a power jam again.
That was great work there by Havoc to get out. Ludini down,
Oh,
but
Ricky being chased by Fruity Pebbles. Ricky
Oh, no.
now out.
I
Lead
said
jammer.
Ludini, but yeah.
That's
My bad.
okay. I just plowed over the top of you.
That works.
Wow. Oh, huge hit. Go back out. No pass, no penalty, Ricky. There we go. 4 points, DSTD.
And that is
Ghoul
Ghoul heading to the box.
Setting up. Nope, Ghoul's right here.
Oh,
Ghoul
no.
setting up for the offense. That's Ash-tastic taking a seat in the box.
Oh, gotcha.
Ricky getting hit to the outside by Fruity Pebbles again. Sorry, inside.
Ludini back into the pack. Oh, good work there at the back of the pack.
That's Klondike.
Yeah, that is great defense.
Ludini threw on initial. Ricky calling it off. 16 points. We are back to 16 points.
Wow. This is so much fun.
If I recall, DSTD and the Hearts faced off at the very beginning of the seasons, and DSTD lost it by like 7 points.
Yeah.
They want to beat the Hearts so bad, and they can do it.
Yeah, this is
Hearts have been the team to beat all season, and DSTD is the only team that can beat the Hearts. And DSTD's only loss this season was to the Hearts. The Hearts have been undefeated. Riot quickly moving to the top of the pack, but that is collateral damage.
Riot one to beat.
And now
Oh,
Sherbert.
oh, Chloe.
Meanwhile,
What?
Avery, Phylactic Shock, able to get through on a no pass, no penalty.
Wow. That's impressive.
Riot fighting against collateral damage and Sherbert, while Avery, Phylactic Shock screams through the pack.
Yeah, getting through Sherbert and collateral damage at the same time, that's not fun.
No.
Oh, wow.
Avery able to just turn on the afterburners, picking up 4. We have a 2-town sider star pass on DSTD to Catastrophe. Catastrophe around Sherbert.
What?
Catastrophe is through.
Man, are you kidding me?
Avery Phylactic Shock hit to the inside by Ghoul.
And there's the call off just in time. 15-point jam brings the lead back to 27 with 9.5 minutes.
We're just bouncing back and forth on those points. And we have Miss Garcia and Row Recubao down on the Jam on Hawthorne jam line. I do believe Row has Garcia's numbers written on her thighs. She does.
Yep. Miss Garcia pulling the cap.
Early,
Blueberry Ruffin doing
not-
great.
Yeah.
Havoc was calling for that.
This late in the game, if you don't get lead, you have got to start thinking about that star pass right off the line.
Yep. And Fruity Pebbles working with Blueberry Ruff and the breakfast line there.
To keep Miss Garcia away from Havoc. Miss Garcia there ready to pass, but getting hit to the inside. And you can't pass the cap when you're out of bounds.
Yep.
Row up at the front of the pack.
Track cut, Miss Garcia.
That's not going to be good.
Yeah, that's...
Well, it's good for the Hearts.
It's good for the Hearts. That is probably the death knell there for the Droids.
Havoc and Gwen Reaper up at the front trying to kill this power jam.
And doing a great job of it. Great
Havoc
offense
and
there from
Kilpickle.
Klondike.
Beautiful hit to the outside. Havoc looking to run Roro Wreck Your Bout back, but Blueberry Ruffin stopping that in its tracks. Forcing the call off.
And Pop-Tart once again with the star.
Don Juan riling the crowd up beneath
And
us.
Official timeout. This fish timeout brought to you by RCR's official realtor. Welcome to PDX. And that was a very fast timeout.
35 points now separating the teams. Power start for Bleeding Hearts with Pop-Tart at the helm, although Miss Garcia standing in the box. E-Skate and Cat trying to slow Pop-Tart down. Miss Garcia out of the box, coming back. Pop-Tart. Wow. I don't have any words.
Yeah, that was...
It was just great.
That was amazing.
Miss Garcia with the cap off. We have a two-town Cider star pass to 619 Cat.
And that is Pop-Tart through on the inside. Chloe now through.
Pop-Tart making some signals. Oh man, like a hot knife through butter. Pop-Tart gets through, 4 points, and calls it off.
Wow.
We have now lengthened the distance between the two teams, and DSTD is going to be hard-pressed to get those points back with 6.5 minutes on the board.
That is 47 points. I mean, Decoy's
Not
out
impossible,
there. Not impossible.
but hard-pressed.
Yes. .40 points is the record in the post-jammer point era.
Decoy through lead jammer DSTD. Ludini, Havoc with a chase down. Havoc neutralizing Ludini's momentum.
Joined now by...
Nice hit out and run back by Havoc.
And that is Decoy through. And Ludini on the initial.
Decoy is going to be counting on her teammates to hold Ludini. There was no holding that occurred there.
Yeah.
At all.
Nope.
Decoy taking a seat in the penalty box. The jam will go the full 2 minutes.
That was a high
On a
block.
high block.
And that is pretty much the definition of what the Droids did not need. Ludini shrugging off hit after hit.
DSTD regrouping, trying to stop Ludini. Havoc quickly to the front. Kilpickle quickly to the front. Nice hit to the inside. Decoy out, looking to score points. Around the outside, shrugging off Honey Basher.
Wow. Decoy with the spins.
Kilpickle with a little chase down there. Ludini looking a little tired.
I can't imagine why.
You know, I said it and then I was like, oh, that's a bold statement from me coming from up here, having done nothing.
And 50 points now separating these teams. Just under 4 minutes.
And we have a timeout being called.
By the Droids.
By the Hearts.
Or no, by the Hearts?
By the Hearts. This timeout brought to you by our Sierra's official realtor. Welcome to PDX.
Official review.
Okay, so it was a timeout for the Hearts, but that must have been a wrong button. It is now an official review for DSDD.
Yeah. I saw it doesn't matter pointing towards the DSDD bench.
And I saw the button flashing for the Bleeding Hearts.
Yep.
I do wonder what DSDD is looking for. The gaggle of zebras is having their conversation.
Dazzle.
A dazzle. Okay.
The dazzle is the correct term for a group of zebras.
Oh.
See?
I knew it was something with a double consonant. I went with gaggle.
I mean, gaggle's not a bad guess.
Official review, Death Star Derby Droid requesting a cut call on the Bleeding Hearts jammer upon review. No out-of-bounds contact was observed, therefore the no call will stand. Death Star does not keep the review for the half.
All right, there we go.
Coco giving a shout out to Coach Jackpot's fit, right? There's our whistle. Avery Galactic Shock and Ricochet both jamming.
Oh, Chloe, great work with that force out and recycle. Ricochet, your lead jammer.
Avery Galactic Shock with the assist from Collateral Damage.
And Chloe, almost able to stop.
Ricky picking up 4 for DSDD, but Avery Galactic Shock right on the heels, 30 feet behind.
I feel like the Droids have got to go long.
We have a high block being called on somebody on the Hearts.
Somebody. I didn't see the number. And Ricochet is through.
It was Lola the Killer Bunny, and it's Lola's first penalty of the game. Ricky coming back around with 3 minutes left on the period clock.
And Collateral Damage back out of the Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box.
Patrick's watching us from Detroit. Welcome. We enjoy you being here. Collateral Damage stopping Ricky at the top of the pack, but Ricky shrugs it off. Avery Galactic Shock through on a star stash.
3 points because only picked up 3 with the star.
Ricky calling it off.
No points on that final pass, courtesy of Collateral Damage's defense.
Oh, 2. Adam Splitter putting up 2.
Oh, all right. So we got Riot.
And Apocalypse.
Yep. And we will have time for one more jam, provided a timeout is used. Or, yeah.
We'll have 2 at least. Because this jam, if it goes the full, will still leave 2 seconds on the clock.
Yes, that's the.
Oh, okay, you weren't counting this one.
Correct.
One after this one.
Yeah. And Riot is through.
Saying the same thing 2 different ways.
Yes. Pop-Tart heading to the bench.
On a forearm.
Sorry, not the bench, the Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box. Riot, great offense there from Kill Pickle.
Great job. Riot picking up 4. 2 jams, if they're stellar jams, would put DSDD ahead.
Yes.
But I don't think that the Hearts are going to take that laying down.
No, they are very much not.
Blueberry Ruffin with the run back.
Great defense there by Ruffin, now joined by Klondike. And Pop-Tart up to the front. Cap is off. Forearm. That sends Pop-Tart back to the box.
And that is one of the Hearts' power players. Riot getting the signal to call it. Riot not seeing it.
There's the call off. I feel like I would have run that down, but
I mean, it held the Hearts scoreless, but the Hearts also hadn't completed their initial pass. Riot
Right.
could have run it for, you're right, for another
run
lap.
it and call the timeout, get the extra points.
Alas, we are not the coaches.
Yep, we are not.
We're only passive observers.
We are just the people who talk into a microphone and the coaches like curse us later.
Just the eyes in the sky.
Yeah, collateral damage, Ricochet are your jammers.
Oh, they're jamming collateral damage in the possible last jam of the game. But Havoc, Cat, Gwen.
Oh, wow, Havoc.
Ricky through, lead jammer.
And period clock has ended. We are on jam time now. And Pop-Tart, oh, the sneaky star pass. A two-town Cider House star pass. The Droids have to run it at this point. Wow.
Beautiful two-town Ciders, or beautiful Zoom Room Apex jump there.
It's right into the shoulder of Havoc.
Right into Havoc. Havoc and Cat up at the top of the pack. Havoc excelling with this, getting folks out of bounds, and there it is. Havoc with a short run back on Pop-Tart.
And Pop-Tart able to get through.
On a no pass, no penalty as Pop-Tart went out of bounds.
And
as Havoc went out of bounds.
Ricochet through.
Midnight Smack. $26 points with 40 seconds on the clock.
Yeah. The math does not work at this point.
No, but DSTD is going to give it their all until that final whistle. Ricky up at the top of the pack.
Pop-Tart just content to stand there.
Midnight Smack with the rollout, or with the hit out. And that is it, folks. That is it, an unofficial score of 230 to 207, and the Bleeding Hearts will take first place this junior season.
Wow.
What an amazing game. We ended up with 30, 40, 56 penalties for the game, which is pretty impressive, but outside of that ejection, nobody more than 4.
Yeah.
Excellent game.
And only 16 penalties in the second half versus 40 in the first.
So everybody got it together. So there's our final score, 230 to 207. Please stand by for our medal ceremony and our MVPs, and thank you so much for spending your afternoon with us. I'm Dr. Noms.
I'm Puns and Roses.
And we'll talk to you later.
See ya.
MVPs here. All right, MVP blocker.
Kale Pickle.
Kale Pickle put on a clinic on that one-on-one blocking earlier. That was awesome. Great choice. All right, and then we'll go for MVP jammer. Ricochet. Awesome. Great game by everyone. All right. Okay, let's go block first. Okay, MVP blocker.
Midnight Smack.
Midnight Smack. Excellent choices. All right, and then MVP jammer. Ludini. I can see that. All right, so let's have all of our MVPs right here in the middle for a good picture. And then I believe Coach Monkey has some awards to hand out to both teams. MVPs right here in the middle, please. There we go. Very cool. Don't be scared. Get together. There you go. All right, and like I said, Coach Monkey, our junior program coordinator, will be now handing out the awards. Second place for the Droids, and then, of course, first place for the Bleeding Hearts. Once again, thank you, fans and family, all for coming out. I know everybody takes a village, and I know it takes a lot of work to bring these kids out to practice and to all the games and everything. We appreciate everything you do as well.
Hey folks, did you know that your head is not normal? No one's is. If your helmet size is a small, but your teammate's size is an extra large, wearing the same helmet shell doesn't just look kind of funny. The functionality of the EPS foam and how it disperses impact energy is compromised.
The 888 certified Sweat Saver comes in better shell size options than our leading competitor,
giving you the highest level of protection upon impact. Try it for yourself. We've got you.